His whole world is him. Everything revolves around, and everybody revolves around him. So he really can't grasp the idea of thinking about other people, even in situations that are desperate like this, with Hurricane Harvey and all the victims there in Texas. He really doesn't have it in him. He has to have people tell him what to do, and he had people tell him what to do. He went down there again. He dragged his wife down again, wore different hats this time, not his USA hat that he's selling for $40 on his own website. And they had it all planned out. It was all choreographed. It was all big setup. And I've watched the videos, folks, and I'm going to play some of this. You'll get some of the audio, but it was all staged. They set it up. Now, the president's going to come in, and he's going to come over to you, and he's going to talk to you. He's going to give you a hug. And then you could see kids are like looking back like now, and they go in and they go up to him, and he gives them a hug, and a little black girl comes up, and he grabs her, picks her up like ick, and then gives her a kiss on the face. And then you could tell he's holding her from a distance, though. And he puts her down, all choreographed, all set up, all pre-planned. Nothing spontaneous, nothing meaningful. Here we go. Little kid sent, reporters are there, make sure the cameras get him. Here he is, kissing a little black boy. They must have told him, hey, make sure you get a lot of blacks in there. Everybody thinks he's a bigot. Got to make sure you have black kids go up, and he picks up the black girl. He's struggling to pick her up. Oh, she's about 4 years old. Gives her a little kiss, holding her away from his body.
As tough as this was, it's been a wonderful thing. I think even for the country to watch it, for the world to watch. It's been beautiful. Have a good time, everybody. I'm going to be doing a little help over here.
It's a wonderful thing. It's been a wonderful thing. Have a good time, everybody. These are people living huddled together in some large one-room shelter. Have a good time, everybody. This is a wonderful thing that's happening for the country. See, he doesn't know how to relate. He doesn't grasp, even though he's in the midst of the situation, he doesn't grasp what's going on around him. He cannot relate. Later on, he was outside, and he was loading cars and trucks that came by. And this was so staged, because these cars and trucks came by for boxes of food or whatever and bottled water. And they would give it to the president, and he'd be standing right by the truck. There's tons of people around. Got to make sure the president actually places it in the truck. So he's standing by the truck, and they carry it up to him. Give it to me. I want to be the one who places it in the truck.
Handle this. It's a lot of... Yeah. Yes, sir. Have a good time. Thank you, man. You take a picture with me? Yeah.
Have a good time. Like at one of his parties at Mar-a-Lago. Hey, everybody having a good time? He puts a box in the back of the pickup truck. Now another box. Now two guys hand him a box. He's the one who kind to place it in the back of the truck. Oh, some bottled water. The guy could do it. He's right there, but no, he has to give it to the president. The president places it in the back of the pickup.
You're all set. Thank you.
You're all set.
Beautiful. All right. It's good exercise.
It's good exercise. There you go. And let me tell you, that is the most work this guy has ever done, physical work the guy has ever done in his life. He's never loaded stuff into a car or a pickup. Hey, I go to Costco all the time with my wife. You know, we shop for the family. We're hauling stuff in from that store all the time. Filling it into the back of our trunk and in the car, all kind of stuff. This is the first time in his life he's ever had to do this. Exercise his muscles, picking up bottles, crates of bottles of water or boxes of food and putting it in somebody else's trunk. Because he's never done that for himself or anybody else. I guarantee you it's the first time in his life he's ever done it. And it was all staged. Like I said, he was standing right there. Guy carries it right up to the flatbed in the back of the truck, and he could put it right there. No, got to give it to the president, so he's the one placing it in. It's all choreographed, all staged. Nothing's real. Didn't want to do it. You could tell he wasn't having a good time and did not appropriately address it. Everybody having a good time? Have a good time. No, they're not having a good time. This is a rough time for them. Hey, I'm with you. God bless you, in our prayers. Hang in there. It'll get better. That kind of thing. Oh, this is a wonderful time for the country. No, it isn't. It's a horrible time for these people. And he keeps on saying, oh, it's going to get better real quick. It's going to turn around real quick. No, it isn't. It's going to take years. Years, not months, years. It's going to cost